the amazing Cathy Crowe.
Thank you. The first thing I want to say is you diehards that stayed, thank you. Because tonight, there is not one shelter bed that will be available for 1,000 people still sleeping outside. Shame on that. The lesson I learned in my career is that once you lose something, it's really hard to get it back. We lost our national housing program, we lost our provincial housing program, and we haven't gotten it back yet. We lost the Wellesley, we lost Doctors Hospital, we lost Central Hospital, we lost the independence of Women's College and others. Shame on that. But what happens when you destroy Medicare, when you destroy publicly funded health care? Well, it affects all of us, but I'll tell you for sure, it really affects the most vulnerable, and those are people that are homeless. Street nurses are seeing homeless people getting less attention. We no longer see flu clinics in all of the centers. This last summer, the city canceled their cooling center program. We're seeing the loss of nurses working in rooming houses. Homeless people are rarely on waiting lists for new knees or hips. They're not getting into long-term care as well. And in the drop-ins in shelters, of course, the massive bed bug infestation that has happened, but also outbreaks of strep A, C. difficile. We've seen tuberculosis outbreaks. So that's what happens when you erode publicly funded health care. And the latest statistics on homeless deaths in this city, the median age of a homeless woman who dies is 35. 35. The median age of a homeless man that dies is 55. I urge you to buy the Toronto Star today. Front page tells the story of how a homeless man died and how there were no shelters for him. So I'm going to just wind up by saying, I'm going to do a book plug. I've written my memoirs, but I've honored Tommy Douglas in my title. Tommy Douglas was described as having a suitcase full of dreams. That meant a dream for housing, a dream for education, a dream for good health care, a dream for good jobs. My big black knapsack is the title of my book, A Knapsack Full of Dreams. So bring me into your unions or whoever so I can talk about this issue. Stand in solidarity with homeless and housing advocates. We have to fight for change and we have to stop Ford. Thank you.
Friends, we are just about to wrap up, but we know this. This is not the end. This is only the beginning of our fight for our healthcare system. We will fight for public health and we will win. We will fight for emergency services and ambulance services and we will win. We will fight for long-term care and seniors care and improvements in care and we will win. We will fight for our hospitals. We will fight for our healthcare system and together we will win. Thank you so much for being here today, friends. We are representing the tens of thousands of people across this city, hundreds of thousands across this province who will mobilize and fight together. This rally today in Toronto is one. There will be another coming in Sault Ste. Marie, another coming in Ottawa, and then there will be more rallies, and then there will be more mobilization until the day we make sure that we replace Premier Doug Ford at Queen's Park and we elect a government who invests in healthcare, invests in our communities, invests in our people. That's our goal, friends. That's what you did here today. Thank you so much.